Ladies and gentlemen, we're here, and Pat's back.
Hello.
And he
I'm
remembered
here.
this time.
I did. I did. I didn't totally forget and then go do a bunch of errands for my dad.
And that's okay, though. But hey, bonus treat for you all because we're just coming back around again and doing it all and going to finally cover
Two
EICMA
shows
stuff, I guess.
within the same month. Wow.
I mean, back in the day, it used to be like every week.
Every week, I know.
And that was
Maybe
a
one
lot.
day we'll get there. Maybe one
And
day
that
we'll
was
get
a
back to
lot. But, we do this for free, so it's, but we have fun with it. So, anyway.
that. True.
So yeah, we're just going to kind of carry on from where we were last time. What we want to do is cover all the EICMA stuff that came out. Pat, actually, after you left, there was a question in the chat that I talked about the new Cardo Beyond helmet.
Oh, yeah.
So spend a little time on that. So, just kind of went over the specs. So,
Sure.
but so just real quick, since you had to go do actual work,
Yeah, sorry.
what are your thoughts about Cardo moving into the actual helmet space game?
I think I'm fine with it. Like I would need to really see the helmet and get hands on with it to understand its quality and kind of what they have in mind for it. I think Cardo's done such a good job working with other partners to build very integrated systems into many a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And with many
I've
different
had some
brands,
experience with that. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of only natural for them to begin to delve into that space a little bit, given their
Mm-hmm.
partnerships with other helmet manufacturers in the past. Um, I know that there has been another Bluetooth brand that has tried a similar thing to very little success. Um, but that particular brand, fuck it, we're independent. Cena has tried to build helmets in the past. They were pretty much dog shit terrible.
Yeah.
Um, and like they also Cena builds what's the word? Like industrial and enterprise level Bluetooth communicators, a lot of them for like construction sites and things like that. Cardo
Okay.
is a power sports unit. Like that is what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes perfect sense for them to delve into helmets where Cena is really all over the place. They do a lot of different things for a lot of different companies. Now, not to say that Cardo doesn't delve into those other things, but their bread and butter is the power sports industry. So,
Yeah.
um,
Well, I
I'm
think it
cool with
was
it.
also.
I'd like to see how it pans out.
Yeah, I think to your point, they've worked with other brands and done some integrations, and I think they've taken lessons learned from that. Maybe even lessons learned from Cena before, because even if Cena did it first, hey, just read the first super. LOL. Well, I guess the first super was really Goonies. Gosh, he's interrupting us already. While the intro was playing, he did his member super chat, and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest show on earth." Maybe
member
not.
for 33 months, almost a year and a half, or oh no, 2.5 years.
Yeah, I think
Whoa.
he's at the max. So, which gives him a leg up in the member giveaways because you get an entry for every month that you've been a member. More on that in
That's
just a
true.
moment. So, yeah, back to Cardo real quick. I think it's kind of a wait and see, but I think they've also had a way to collect information, and somebody had to go
Yeah.
first and go through those growing pains and hit those roadblocks. And
Yeah, exactly. The first time you do anything, you're gonna learn a lot.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
hopefully they do exactly that. They continue on this path.
yeah. So, I'm sure we'll have more on that later as things come out with that. Maybe they'll become available. I would imagine, Chase may be on kind of an early list to get one if they're able to send those out. I'm sure there's a lot of supply issues with the whole helmet, but we'll just see when that comes. So, kind of a little housekeeping next up. I was thinking, because we're double dipping here in November because Patty dipped out on the last one, but
Yep. So it's like a dip and a half.
it's a dip and a half. But hey, again, bonus for y'all. I'm thinking what we may do, and it actually kind of worked out because it squeezed in an extra show, because later in this show, we're going to reveal the winners of the semifinals in our Moto Madness and
Yeah.
determine who's going to be in the finals, which gives us that extra spot so that at the next show in December, we can reveal the first annual Moto Madness champion,
I know.
popularity contest because it's not based on anything scientific
No,
at
there
all.
is nothing objective about this at all. Not even a little bit.
You know, and I'm thinking we may do kind of like mid-December-ish just to kind of give a little bit of space and then, you know, lead us into the holidays. That's when we're also going to be doing our giveaways for our members. Again, you can get entries by being a member for a long time. I've done a couple of member-only posts where you can do something and get some extra entries. And we're actually, for our members here, as part of a way to promote being here live, if you are a member, I need you to drop the emojis in the chat of the ghost and the Patty Rick face, and you'll get
oh no,
and you'll get 30 extra entries, 30 for being here live, and over the next couple minutes. So, let me see them in the chat pop up. While they're doing that, just a reminder as to what we're going to be giving away. Top prize, a Cardo Pack Talk Pro. So this is their latest and greatest with the, Goonie, we got you, man. we knew that was automatic. I might even give you 2 extra entries just for the super chat.
They're so tiny. I want to see, I'd love to see like what the Patty face is blown up. It's going to make me annoyed, but it's going to be funny.
So yeah, I'm holding up here. Pack Talk Pro. This is our top prize. The top level mesh. It's got the accident detection, crash detection, auto on and off, voice commands, all that fun stuff. Also got one of these to give away, AIRMOTO. So this is, I got a little partnership with them and able to give away a few, and one will be for somebody here, a member on Live on Two Wheels.
Hell yeah.
And then here's something a little interesting. The Innov H5 helmet cam. It's a 4K helmet
the
cam
Innov,
thing.
yeah.
It's a nice little thing, so I was able to get one of those kind of easy. So just a few prizes for our members. We may have a few more. If we get a couple more members, I may throw in another prize. But we have like a month, less than a month.
God, I'm so sorry, dude. I've been up since the wee hours of the morning, and I am apparently yawning like crazy, and I cannot stifle them. Ugh. It's been a long day, friends.
Hey, that's all right, man. We all have busy days. All right, so Andy Uguni, Iceman Moto, Luke B, I see y'all in the chat.
Yeah.
All of y'all are getting 30 extra entries. I'll be pulling all that together. I'm keeping track on a little spreadsheet.
Oh, Small Boar's membership ran out. Oh, no.
Well, I mean, you could renew, and I'd count you one, but, we'll see. We need to get Small Bore on to talk about small bores. We do.
We definitely do. I don't know when, but soon for sure.
We do need to. I may check with him after this show. I also owe him for last time, because after you dipped out, part of the member giveaway, well, it was a giveaway to anybody but a bonus for a member, and he was still a member then.
Well, fair enough.
As a way to win, instead of just drawing a name or spinning the wheel, I did a trivia question. And it was an easy trivia question. I said, what is the one motorcycle, make and model, that both you and I have done press events on independently?
Oh, yeah. That's a great question.
And as we know, that was the Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450. That was an easy one.
It is the Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450. What's up, Garrett? Welcome in.
So Small Bore was on that one. And because he was a member at the time, he got a bonus. So I need to actually get with him to deliver on that. Also, other housekeeping. I'm doing sales pitch because, we don't get paid for this, but we do have some things to cover. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this yet, but next week, starting Monday, is Cardo's Black Friday sale. 25% off.
Ooh.
Off the whole store, I believe. But you have to use the specific link. Just using the code doesn't work. You have to use an actual affiliate link. I think they're just tracking campaign stuff a little better. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. If you need a unit.
Yeah, be on the lookout. That's going to be Ghost on Two Wheels over on Instagram. I'm sure you will have that all over your story that week.
Yeah, and I'll post it here too. Just
cool. Perfect.
And anything I do with that, it just covers any administrative fees we have here for distributing the podcast, streaming, and then also giveaways. So
apparently Dan has already announced it. So If Do It With Dan's announced it, I feel like we could probably talk about it.
Or Dan the fireman.
Or Dan the fireman.
Okay, yeah. So Monday, use my code, not his, because
Yeah.
there you go. Other ways you can support if you don't want to buy anything, just like, subscribe, just move that needle just a little bit for the algorithm for us.
Yeah. If you do find us on the podcast platform, leave us a review. It is extremely helpful.
Yes.
If you see us on there, or if you share this video to anybody, we would very much appreciate it.
Yeah. But thank you guys for being here now live. So let's get into the topic that we were going to talk about. EICMA. Do you know what EICMA stands for?
It is the. Oh God, I used to know what EICMA stood for. Hold on, is it like the European International Cycling and Motorsports Association?
No.
That's worth a shot.
So yeah. So EICMA is the.
No, it's something like mobility.
No.
No, is it not a mobility? Okay, all right.
So the acronym of EICMA is for the words in Italian.
Oh,
so,
that's right. It's
so if you literally translated it,
I know what it is.
Let's say it, everybody in the chat. Esponzione. I need to load up that clip. I should have had that ready.
You should have. What the fuck?
Hey, listen. We don't get paid for this. I went straight from work to this, just like you. So
listen,
we're doing the best we can.
I was coming in hot like I normally do. I was like 10 minutes early today.
Yeah,
I did okay.
You did good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, at least somebody is.
Always. So yeah, this is the show for the uninitiated that they have every year in Milan, Italy, and pretty much every big player in motorcycling is there. All the big motorcycle OEMs, I'm sure the big like gear suppliers and everything like that are all there. And sometimes you got some big announcements that coming out, new models. Sometimes it's just like, oh, bold new graphics. Thanks, Suzuki.
Oh shit! Sorry, that snuck up on me. Wow.
And a few of these will release these announcements even prior to EICMA, just to kind of build it up a little bit. So we'll kind of just roll all that together. So what we're going to do is there's a few websites that I found, like motorcycle.com, Revzilla. They've, of course, pulled some articles together. So I figured what we do is just pull that up, kind of scroll through, see the things that they're highlighting, give our commentary on it, and we will just go from there. But y'all in the chat, if there's something from EICMA that you saw that you want us to dig into, drop it in the chat. We'll keep an eye on that, and we'll pull up some information on it and go from there. So,
I think I'm looking at the same list you are. The first one is, I don't want to call it laughable, but it's entertaining.
The what?
First bike that's on the list.
On the motorcycle.com?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's pull it up for everybody here.
Yep, let's pull it up for everybody to see. I honest to God love this so much. I think this is fantastic.
So the Aprilia?
Yeah, the Aprilia, the 2027 Aprilia SR GT 400, which is a mid-sized scooter that Aprilia is going to be bringing apparently to North America. And I love that you can get it in like the factory race bike colorway, which is just incredible. I love it so much.
I mean, had they ever had a scooter before though?
I mean, they're Piaggio, so technically, yeah.
Oh yeah, so Vespa and all that is.
Yeah, Vespa, Piaggio.
But under the Aprilia brand, not a.
Under the Aprilia name, I don't know. Certainly not in the U.S. in recent years. But I don't know about the rest of the world.
But yeah, but the tagline on this is their mid-size scooter coming to North America. I figured this would be something that would be 3 or 4 years in Europe, and then maybe we get it. But
Duncan,
I don't know.
Shout out to my boy Duncan, possibly in chat. Just sent me a screenshot. Was like, "What the hell are you doing on the internet?" So shout out Duncan, maybe in chat from WoW. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Duncan.
Yeah, he's just one of the homies of the channel.
Okay. Does he play basketball? Because
No, he is a small British man.
so he is not Duncan. Ooh.
No. He's going to get mad that I called him that, but it's not wrong.
You should start calling him layup. And anyway, let's let's move on to the next one here. BMW, the F450 GS. We have another 450 in the
Yeah,
mix.
another twin entering the gang. I
Is
like
it
the F series from BMW. I think it's a really, really cool bike. I think the 310 GS or the R310 GS, whatever they're calling it, is just a piece of junk. I don't like that bike at all. It's too small. It's like it feels like a toy in comparison to the rest of the like kind of entry level market bikes. And I think them bringing a 450 is showing that the kind of mid. No, there he is in chat, Drunken Rabbit. That's my boy Duncan. But yeah,
drunken?
I think the 450, especially I believe it's a parallel twin from them, is just such a great engine platform, and I'm glad to see BMW finally catching up.
Mm-hmm. It's incredible. It's like another 450, but
Hmm.
they're not the only ones to bring one this year. So
No, they are not.
stay tuned. So we will see. Oh, there's that guy talking about it.
Yep.
All right, here's an interesting one. CF Moto, the
Yes.
1000 MTX, or the IBEX as it's branded here in the United States. This is a parallel twin that is, I think it's what 960 something, but they have beefed up. Really, I don't know if this is going after the Africa Twin. It's a pretty interesting machine.
Yeah, it
What?
is. What's really cool, I think, about this engine, it's a 946.2 cc parallel twin. Now,
Okay.
neither CF Moto nor KTM have said what engine this is, but that is an extremely specific number that happens to perfectly match the LC8 engine that KTM has been producing for a long time. It is
Interesting.
extremely similar in its physical appearance as well, from what I understand. Um,
Okay.
I think that thing's gonna be rowdy. That thing is gonna be an
You looking
absolute
forward to it?
yeah. That
Okay.
is one of the few bikes that I'm like, that thing is gonna be a very good time because I mean theoretically they've claimed already it's 111 horsepower, 70 almost 78, 77 and a half pound-feet of torque.
Hmm.
Um, I think that's gonna be a rowdy machine. Um, and it looks like they're borrowing the fuel tank design from the 790, 890s as well by doing the really low slung fuel tank down on either side.
Okay.
Um, high mount exhaust, which I love to see. Um, very KTM looking exhaust, and then the screen is really really high mounted as well, like the instrument cluster. So
Oh, are
I've
you
seen.
clicking in on these?
I've seen this bike already. I
Okay.
did a little bit of digging the other day.
Okay.
It also comes on in a super cool like forest green color. Um,
Okay.
and I believe it's fully adjustable KYB suspension front and rear. It's got pretty good brakes. Um, should have slipper clutch. It's a 6 speed. It's got like traction control, quarter ABS, ABS. Almost a 6 gallon fuel tank from what I understand,
Wow.
and I think it's under 500 pounds, which for this big of a bike is impressive. I think.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see if and when it shows up stateside.
I hope soon. It would be. I like that
I
bike
mean,
quite a lot.
it probably will. Probably in a year after, maybe internationally, but it may come here late. You never
Yeah,
know.
yeah. We'll see.
Um, Ducati made this list. Fifth generation monster, also the lightest yet.
Yep, fifth gen monster. It's from what I understand, it's some updates, but nothing super crazy. Obviously, it uses the new V2 engine, which is quite good. I don't know a ton about that bike personally. The next one on the list is super super cool. I'm actually really stoked about the next one.
Well, it sounds like we should just scroll on to it because
Yeah.
Ducati Multistrada V4 Rally. Have they had a
Yeah,
rally version of this before?
So they have the Rally that is available currently is a 24 model. I believe they've skipped 25 as a Rally. I think it's a leftover 24 model essentially. It got a couple of updates a number of years ago, but hasn't really been touched. So the 26 they are bringing up to the current spec of the rest of the Multistrada lineup. So the like dual-sided reinforced swing arms, a lot of updated technology. Should be a really cool bike. I like the rally versions of these bikes, purely because they are built as big adventure bikes. You are meant to go beat the shit out of them off road and have a good time doing it. Whereas I feel the rest of the Multistrada lineup it's a sport touring bike. It could look like an adventure bike all at once. The only Multistrada that is a true adventure bike, in my opinion, and I'm just an asshole on the internet, so great assault, is the Rally. Because it's the only one that I'm, not afraid to take off-road, because it's got spoked wheels, it's got good brakes, it's got good skid plates, and it's meant to be off-road. That's where they designed it. I spoke with some members of the design team a number of weeks ago about some of these bikes.
Look at you. I spoke with
yeah,
the
and
design team.
I happened to be fair, I happened to be at a dealership and happened to run into some of these guys and got chatting with them.
Nice.
And they said for the Rally, they really did their best to update it in a way that is meaningful, not just, oh, look, the tech is different and the numbers are like the body work is different. Like it is like a functional difference on this bike, which is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Awesome. Still probably expensive to do maintenance on, isn't it? Okay.
It's
Well,
listen, it's
Ducati.
Italian and it's Ducati. So yes.
Yes, that's the thing with Ducatis. Next up,
the dumbest bike they build.
is it Diavel? Is that the correct?
I call them Diavels. You could call it a Diavel.
We put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yeah, listen, I think it's fucking dumb. They're real pretty.
Mm-hmm.
They're not super comfortable, but they go real fucking fast in a straight line. And the minute you try to turn it, that back tire is going to tell you to go fuck yourself. Like it's.
Well, there's your summary, folks, for this one. So
yeah, I mean, they're like, hey, we're going to take the V4R, and we're going to slap it in a cruiser. Because fuck you, that's why.
As our friend Drunken Rabbit 7944 just said, expensive but great.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I will have no DFL slander.
Okay.
No, they're good bikes. They're good bikes.
Get your own podcast.
Yeah. Joke's on you. But I was like, yeah, they're good bikes, but that's probably the shittiest bike Ducati makes other than the base model scramblers, which it's not that the base model scramblers are bad. They're just not as good as they should be, I think.
But you know what? Ultimately, to try to be objective about it, different flavors for different people, right?
No, 100%. I'm a Ducati hater. As someone who's owned a lot of those bikes, unfortunately, I'm a hater. I'll admit that off the go.
Moving along, Ducati Multistrada V4 RS. So
lighter, faster, better electronics.
Cool. Next.
Great. Moving on.
Because we're not going to get through all these if we spend like 4 minutes per.
No. The Hypermotard V2 V2SP. Yeah, the same thing with the Monster. They're shoving the V2 engine in little bikes, making them go real fast. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's still horribly uncomfortable. Desert X.
Run with it.
Great. They keep building them. I don't know why. They're pretty mediocre. Moving on.
Okay, Honda. I'll be honest.
A good bike. Look, it's a good bike.
So the CB1000F. So this is like a retro throwback to the 80s style.
I feel bad for my boy Drunken Rabbit. He's got a scrambler. No, his scrambler is very cool. He's got the I think it's the Nightshade edition or the black one. Like they're stylistically very cool. Functionally, they're fine. Yeah, the CB1000F. I love that they're doing a retro. Listen, I'm trying. I love that they're doing a retro, like more retro. Mo retro is mo better.
Yeah, Yeah, they've done some modern looking ones, but bringing back the Hornet, but in a an old name with a new face and stuff, which is great. But
Yes.
yeah, I also like this throwback as well. We'll see. This will probably be one of those things in Europe next year, and US gets it in 3 to 4.
Yeah, I hate that they put the horns under the headlight. You couldn't find a like.
It has two horns.
I know you have to have horns, but also they're fugly. Put them somewhere different. Uh, just
Moving on.
hey, look, it's the Suzuki GS XRTR GT7, but built
Set
by
Hut.
Honda, so it's objectively better.
Yeah. The GSX S1000 GX Plus.
Right. It's a Honda.
That's
so
exactly
it's
what
just
you
better.
said. Right.
Yeah. No, I mean like they're cool. I don't know why Honda is jumping into that with also that styling.
They want to be cool, like, because like Suzuki did, following with the Versys 1000, and everything. That's what it is.
I mean, listen, I guess. I mean, it's
But
Honda, so I trust them to build a good bike. I like that 1000 engine. I think that fairing looks like you took a multistrada and like smushed it.
it kind of has a Kawasaki Z
Yeah,
headlight to
it's
me
got like the
as
Z
well.
headlight. It's got like the overall shape of that weird Suzuki alphabet piece of shit.
I
And
don't,
then
I don't hate it, but it is kind of just like,
yeah, it's
uh,
it's a
I don't
lot
know.
like most adventure bikes.
Yeah.
They look cool, but they're fugly. They're not. You're not going to win a beauty contest, but you might win a cool contest. Like it looks neat,
it's,
but it's not.
it's like those. Did you ever know the Butterfaces in school?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Everything looks good. Butterface. What else does Honda have? Oh, this is the
Oh
interesting
yeah,
one.
this
So
thing is cool.
I think last year they teased it, and then this year they actually had the prototype, the V3R 900 with an E compressor. I got to make sure I say these bike names for those people listening audio wise, but
Yeah. Oh, true. I'm just blasting through these. Sorry.
yeah, yeah.
The
So
ADHD is rampant.
a 1200cc engine with the
No.
efficiency of a 900. Okay,
Yeah, so
I mean
it
a
is-
900's not.
It is a split V three-cylinder.
So it's got
Which
two
is
forward and
Two
one back.
forward, one back, and an E compressor, which is like an Basically, it's a turbo,
Mm-hmm.
or really, it's a supercharger. It's a
Same.
supercharger technically, but instead of being driven by a belt, it's driven by an electric, like a small electric motor.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like there is zero lag to the boost pressure at all. Uh, it's a very cool concept. I really hope that they could get it to work. Based on how astronomically huge that muffler is, they've probably already passed it with EPA.
Fair. Yeah.
Just odds are, or they put a giant one on there so when the production one comes out, they could put a smaller one on there. And oh look, we made it better than it was the concept, which hopefully they do that. But it's a really cool. I love like the crazy graphic on it to try to like they do on spy cars. Or what we call spy cars, which is like the pre-production vehicles, so you can't really tell where all the body lines are. The shapes are all
Right.
weird. I'm a really big fan of that look. If I could get my hands on one, I would ask them to wrap it like that. I'd be like, leave it with all the crazy shapes on it. It's cool.
It just looks cool.
Yeah, it's rad.
All right. Indian makes the list with the Sport Scout RT.
Mm-hmm.
So with a new aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any commentary on that.
It's they took a Scout, which is a pretty decent bike. They put a bigger front wheel on it, which makes it handle worse. They put bags on it way up high because they want to put more weight up top. I don't understand that. I like the blacked out look. The blacked out look is really, really cool. I hope that they come with some other updates to the bike, whether it's engine brakes or something, because I feel like the Scout has been left alone for quite a while. I really like the Sport Chief. I really like the Harley Lowrider ST. I think that's very much where the style is, that Southern California high bag style is built on. But I think those bags look really weird sitting that high.
They look like paper shredders.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. I mean,
Huh.
I want to be wrong because I like Indian's product generally, but I'm not excited about this bike.
Generally, you mean chiefly? um, moving on to Kawasaki. So once again, we have another 450 adventure-esque bike entering the chat.
That they're calling a 500 fucking assholes. Cut it out, Kawasaki. Sorry, I'm still salty about the Ninja 400, which is a 451. Fuck all the way off. Call it a 450.
So, devil's advocate, should the new CF Moto be called a 950? Because if you round it by,
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
100%
Screw
should.
you, CF Moto, with your dumb name ish.
I mean,
I don't know.
like,
I don't know.
It's 1cc bigger than a 450. All right, so it's a 450. No, it's a 500. We're rounding up. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Listen, Pat, if you're not within, I got a degree in math and rounding. So the KLE 500 was announced before EICMA. It was teased last year with like its front wheels sticking out of a box.
Yeah, which is like, that's the weirdest way to tease that, but okay.
They kind of did what I thought they were going to do. I thought they may replace the Versus 300X with a Versus 500 being adventure style to use this motor. Their 451, which they're putting in everything, but of course at the same time that's what makes things cost effective, get different flavors and everything. I mean, Honda's throwing their 1000 in everything now too. So so what do you think about this one as well? I mean, is it a competitor to the Ibex 450?
I think that's what they are trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a little bit of research on this, but not a ton. It's the same for 451 that is in like the Eliminator, the Z500, the Ninja 500, the Ninja 7,
Hybrid,
and Z7 hybrids.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a hybrid. I don't know why they're calling it a KLE. I don't fucking know. But it's not a hybrid. They claim 51 horsepower and about 32 pound-feet of torque like they do with the rest of those engines. I don't think they've put out weight yet. But what I do know is they have designed the handlebar position and the foot peg position, and it comes direct from the KX series of dirt bikes. So like, it is meant to feel like a big dirt bike,
Cool.
which I like.
I will say that the KLE designation, I know that when I had my Versus 650, it was, I think, a KLE 650.
Okay, so it's just the Versus
Yeah, and then
designation.
I think my 1000 is actually a KLZ.
Yeah.
If you look at, just to throw that in there for what it's worth, but
No, fair enough. I mean, like, if they have a naming convention for it, great. I just think KLE makes me think of like a hybrid or something electric. And maybe that's just...
You're just wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again.
All right. Why? Uh-oh. My thing, it's not scrolling.
Is the KLE a major disappointment? No, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a cool... I like the idea of taking your KLR and make it smaller. The KLR, what do they have? Like a 300 as well, or like a 250 that they did for a while. There's the KLR 650 and then like a KLX. It's a KLX.
KLX is kind of their more real dirt bike kind of.
Yeah, it's basically their dual sport, and it's pretty okay. It's fine. It's a small displacement dual sport. It's fine. I like the idea of them doing a 450 version. I hate that they call everything a 500. But that's not just Cowie. Everybody does it.
Yeah. But as long as you know what you're getting underneath.
Yeah.
Who really cares? What's in the name?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Apparently this website with all their ads and stuff is frozen up. So I had to.
Checks out. The next one then is the 2026 Kawasaki Z900 RS. The updates, it's basically the RS is getting what the rest of the Z900 got this year, which is going to be electronic throttle and an IMU for traction control, lead angle control, ABS, and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. I like those RS. I like that.
It's
retro.
pretty. It's very, very pretty. Honestly, I love the black and blue one that they do as well. That's in the background of that photo.
Oh yeah. That one.
Really pretty. Jesus Christ! If you scroll down, there's like a skip or something.
Oh,
Why do you have this zoomed in so far?
So it displays to our people watching.
I mean,
I'm trying to be
fair. Fair.
So,
Well, the next
were
is the Z650S.
so this was kind of interesting to me because,
Yeah.
um,
Tell me about it.
if you've been around, my wife is entering her journey into motorcycling. And we kind of keep going to like a Z650 as something for her to get, because a 650 is big enough that you can keep, but the 650 from Kawasaki is a pretty tame engine. It's not going to get you in trouble. So I know some people are like, well, it's long in the tooth. It's got a 180 crank. It's boring. And I'm like, that's what we need. That makes it beginner friendly.
That's kind of the whole point, gang.
So that's why when this came out, I was like, oh, it's interesting though that the price for this is like $7,700, and then I was like, okay, but then I look at the Hornet, the 750 Hornet, and that's at $79.99, $300 more, and it just has better specs.
I'm buying the Honda.
I lean Honda. Here's the thing that I think with Kawasaki, just in general, as one who has owned two of them, and so I'm aware, they make great bikes. I mean, they are an awesome OEM. I think their MSRP is higher than it should be, but if you can get them on sale, then great, do that. So I wonder, maybe that's kind of putting me off a little bit to it, but it's really kind of like minor changes in just like ergonomics and
yeah,
such,
it's really like not a huge deal. I think they changed like the seat, they changed the handlebars slightly,
a little
like
body work to I think
Little
they're
bit
trying to
body
make
work.
it more in line with like the Z900 as well. That
Agreed,
aggressive look.
Yeah.
But I think this only comes in one style, whereas I guess the outgoing regular Z650 had like a ABS and non-ABS version. This just has it, which good. So, cool. Ninja.
Yeah,
They got
got
winglets.
winglets and slightly different fairing to accommodate the winglets and bold new graphics.
I'm not buying one.
Nope. Moving on. Also not buying this fucking thing.
The Brabus.
The Brabus 1400R, which is just a 1390 Super Duke with somehow uglier.
Oh.
It's like, hey, look, we took this bike and we covered it in a ton of carbon fiber and put crazy machined wheels on it, and we're going to charge you 3 times as much as we ought to. Like, it's neat. It doesn't really do anything special compared to the standard model.
Yeah.
It's silly. Moving on.
MV Agusta Brutale Sarai Oro. I don't know. That was probably way off.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the Brutale is back, which is cool. It is, from what I understand, it is a like 100% redesign over the old model. Like, it is totally new.
What does that do for its, I guess, long-term reliability? Because I've heard before they were kind of just, they're pieces of art on wheels.
They're very pretty bikes. They are very expensive.
Pretty expensive too.
It's, from what I understand, it's a triple cylinder 950. Versus the old one was a 4-cylinder, a V-twin. I don't recall. 148 horsepower, like 80-ish pound-feet of torque, I believe. And it's a Brutale, and they are brutal to ride. I've ridden a few of them back in the day. They deliver peak torque at they deliver like something like 85% of their torque at like 3,500 or 4,000 RPM.
Sheesh.
Like you could rev the shit out of it. It revs to like 11. But you've got crazy torque from way down low. And it's
Usable
a wild ride. Usable, usable for making
torque.
you do a fucking backflip.
That's one thing that I like in bikes is usable torque. Sometimes I look at the torque number more than horsepower because I'm like,
I couldn't care less about a horsepower number 9 days out of 10.
The 1,000 would instant wheelie.
Yeah, no, it's
Moto
just that.
Cannon says, yeah.
Listen, the Brutales, they're brutal, and they are just wheelie machines.
Mm.
But I think you're right. The idea that it's a piece of art is very very accurate. I will say the average, and I know this from sales data. I know this from working in the dealerships and seeing this happen. The average Ducati owner will probably only put 5,000 miles on a bike over a 5-year period. The
Fair.
average Via Gusta owner is going to put 5,000 miles on an Via Gusta ever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hi,
Maybe.
Ellie Billy. Sorry, my dogs are home. Hi, puppy
Dogs.
dogs. I'm up.
So here's an interesting one. Norton Motorcycles
Yeah.
makes a statement of like, here we are, and it's like they came from the future.
Yeah, I really like the design on these. Honestly, their sport bike there, the Manx R,
Mm-hmm.
it's like Ducati vibe on the front, but BMW KTM headlights, um, but also like uh very like zero kind of
It
styling
looks
on the rear
electric.
end.
It
They
looks like
look
it.
electric, and it's
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. Uh, I do really like the Atlas GT look as well. Their kind of adventure sport touring bike. Um, Again, like a very cool design. Norton being if I believe a British company.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's interesting to see them kind of enter the space like this. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping that they're right in that. Yeah, they've called it. It's on the screen there. They've called it a resurgence of the brand. I'd really like to see a lot of them. Apparently, the Manx R, which is the sport bike, is the first of 6 new models, with the Atlas and the Atlas GT being the other two of the first 3. So they've got a whole lot going on. I believe the Manx R is a V4. It's a whole new chassis. Um, like they're not unlike a certain other brand that took a bike built in 2011 and bold new graphics to it until 2024 and called it a brand new bike. Um, uh,
Sorry, I looked at the chat. Moto Cannon. Have we talked about the V2 Hyper Motard? We did.
yep.
My pants are dripping wet. And
Uh,
then
Moto
and
Cannon,
then
I hate to
Mr.
tell
Dig
you,
Mr. Digga said, "Did you come too late?"
listen, little bit of column A, little
That's what
bit of
she
column
said.
B there. Hey, yeah, we glazed over LOL glaze. We glazed over the Hypermotard V2 a little bit just because it's the
You
same Hypermotard. It's got slightly new tech, and they put the V2 engine in it. Which, if you like riding a really really uncomfortable supermoto bike, you're gonna love it. And if you like having your ass be on a seat that isn't actually a 2x4, it's probably not for you.
Yeah. So Moto Cannon, we did gloss over it because you weren't here to,
Yeah,
and
you were
we didn't
you
care.
you know we were here, but we may take another look if it's something. If you guys we have time later, we'll take another look at it. But
So Norton coming back. They
I'm excited. I like Norton. They make cool stuff.
okay. Like I haven't had seen or done much with them when I entered the motorcycle space. They just weren't prevalent. But
Mm.
we'll see if their modern resurgence where that puts them on the map.
Yeah, the regular Manx is a naked. The Manx R is basically the same bike with the sport bike frame and clip-ons on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the adventure bikes, which are cool. So I wish them all the best. They're really really cool. The Royal Enfield Bullet 650, yeah.
The Bullet 650.
Yeah, they have literally. You've been to the Royal Enfield events. They are really good. They're really passionate about the history of their brand and of the company.
Mm-hmm.
I got a great chance to go to the United Kingdom with them last year to ride the classic 650,
Okay.
which is the same engine and very very similar setup to the Bullet 650. Um, Really fantastic bike. The videos over on Chase's channel. I had a great time on that launch. Got to learn a ton about a country I have not had the chance to visit. So it was really, really cool, really, really fun experience. Um, and I think Royal Enfield, as they've done so well in India, they've done so well all over Europe and in Asia, and as they're coming to the U.S., they realize these 650 models need to start coming out. They need more passing power. They need more torque. to kind
Yeah,
of deal with North America's massive roadways. And they're doing a great job of
exactly.
bringing it as fast as they can.
Yeah, exactly. Um, Small bore, I see you about the CF Moto. We will get there.
Yes, we will.
Suzuki announcing the new SV7GX.
Yeah, look, it's a
It's it's
they're
a Versus 650. It's a Tracer 7. It's
it's yeah,
a
it's 10 years too late.
it's an NC 750.
It's an SV 700 with they had a bunch of leftover fugly fairings, I guess.
Yeah, this is kind of a like Suzuki's like, hey, we got this bike here, and everyone else is just like, yeah, yeah,
We're
we're out.
past that, bro.
Um, oh, there's a doggy ad now.
Hello.
So, hitting Triumph now. The Trident
I'm real
800.
excited about that bike.
I think Goonie was excited about this one too.
I'm real excited about that bike.
Some retro style. So, I mean, other than is slapping a new engine in there. Do you know if there's any other big changes, or is that just they're putting the Trident platform in an 800, which they did with the Tiger Sport 800.
Which Triumph, it's a 798. Call it an 800. That's fine.
You could
fine
round
with
2
that.
cc's, right?
You could round a handful of C. You can't round 49 cc's, Kawasaki. It's fine. Uh, I think my problem with the Triumph Trident 660 is there's a great bike, good brakes, pretty good suspension. The motor it's just not enough.
Okay.
I love the 798cc triple that they have, and I think that is going to make this is easily going to be the Trident that I think kicks Triumph back into the commuter naked bikes that everybody used to like. The old speed triple, the old street triple, the mid 2000s is agreed. Small bore, Kawasaki cannot claim an entire ruckus different of CCs.
The Ninja Ruckus 500.
The
okay.
Ninja Ruckus 500.
Well,
That's right. No, I think the Triumph 800 is going to be super super cool. If it's the same 798, it's like 115-ish horsepower, like 60-ish pound-feet of torque, but it revs to like 11 and a half. Like you rev the shit out of that thing, which is
so you can have some fun with it.
When you
have some fun with it.
It's gonna be good.
And then their modern classics, the Bonnevilles, receive updated tech with its signature style. So yeah, they're just putting tech in it.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of the T100s, T120s, and putting a little bit more tech in them. I think they were missing that a little bit. I know they have an update for the Scrambler 900, I believe, as well. Nothing huge, but I think they've put some new electronics. So their new ABS and traction control system, which means you're going to get ride modes. You're going to get on the Scramblers on off-road mode, which disables rear ABS. I think that most of their new range. I know this because I went to a couple of the Triumph press launches last year. I got to talk with some of the engineers there. I know they're bringing a lot of the USB ports to a lot of these bikes as well. So
yeah,
I
mean, it makes sense. Of course, as we get on, technology is easier, and it's probably almost cheaper to just put them in all bikes than to not put them in nowadays.
Yep,
you
yep.
know? Which sidebar, I think a few months ago we heard that CF Moto's Papio for next year will have traction control.
Why? Oh, why not? Fuck it.
And I think it was because, well, if it has ABS, you've already got wheel speed sensors.
Yeah. I mean, you might. It's a different program in the IMU, so go for it.
It's
Moto
trickle down
Cannon
economics.
in
What?
chat. The big 1200 Scrambler is back with OLED suspensions too. Yeah, I believe
Okay.
the 1200 is going to have the Marizaki or whatever it's pronounced on the front, which was a 45 millimeter. They're bumping to a 47 Showa on the front. And I think the XC model is going to have the Olins on the rear, if I remember that correctly.
All right. Down here, Yamaha some new electronics on the R7.
Yeah, I'm actually really
Chess.
stoked for the new R7. It is actually quite a significant update from what I understand. It's again the electronics package. Everybody's doing that every year. You're trying to make it better, better, better.
Of course.
The fairings are changed um, for sure. Like the tank shape is different. The the front fairing, side fairings are completely different. The front fender is for the most part the same. And then they're going with a solid rear swing arm instead of the one with the hole in it. And they are actually raising the seat height is up and a little more angled. So it was down and flat before, it's up and a little more angled to
Oh,
actually give it a more aggressive riding position.
so
Um,
more reason for me to not ride it. But
yeah, I mean, like for me and you, it's not really going to be a
it's no
bike that we're going to
bueno.
ride.
But for the sport category that I think
But
it's trying to target,
yeah, I think
yeah,
the
that's
problem with the outgoing R7 is it wasn't sporty enough.
mm, it was,
Like in its seating position, like it was kind of an like
and
it
it
could
wasn't one or the other, so it was not good at either.
it was not good at either, and I think they're realizing
Yeah.
the R lineup crowd, they want a sporty bike.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to compete in like Twins Cup, they need to do that.
Sure.
For Moto America and some other series as well. So um I think do that as well. Motorcade Jake the Garden Snake has a Papio, we abuse it. You have the Papio right now, don't you, Ghost?
We do. Yes. We have
Uh
Jipapio.
Japapio, which is, to be fair, also a hoon bike. We spend a lot of time
I need it.
practicing wheelies on that little bike.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, the WR.
Yeah, a little bike just to go tool around on. I mean,
Yeah, it's a 125 dual sport.
what's not to love on that? So,
Fucking great. Leave it
oh
alone.
my
Don't
gosh.
don't don't break it. Don't just leave it alone. Zero building a scooter. I did hear about this. I think this is probably the smartest thing they could do.
Did I see that they were going to have like the swappable battery in this one?
Um
Maybe.
I think that it
Oh my gosh.
was
I gotta
kind
get
of
off this webpage soon.
yeah,
The
honestly.
ads are killing me. Motorcycle.com, you suck. Um,
Um it yeah, the it uses a center mounted motor for the rear wheel, and it has two swappable floorboard batteries. So, like a panel under the floorboard there, that's why it's so thick, opens up, and you can fairly easily hot swap batteries.
yeah, and then you can take it inside to charge it, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah, yeah,
outside charge or whatever. So that's
yeah.
pretty cool. I think again, urban environments. That's where these things are going to excel. Okay, let's get this last one here, and then I'm going to get off this page. This I don't even know what this is. Lampico?
Lampico?
It's a 400cc equivalent. Okay, so they're looking for a more affordable electric,
Uh,
I guess.
let's see. Both of these models are part of Zero's All Access initiative. Yeah, I think the idea is the scooter and this other concept are like out the door under 10 grand.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think they're competing with like the Tuono 457, like the MTO3 and the Z500, like that kind of middle to um, low CC kind of market that they want to punch into. But yeah, the website's rough.
Yeah, I had to get off of that one. Over here on Revzilla, they touched on a lot of the same things, more of an article type thing. But here is the one that wasn't on the other that Smallbore was asking about. Again, for our listeners who don't have the visuals, but CF Moto had a prototype of their V4 SR RR.
Yeah.
It looks like the thing could fly.
Yeah, it is a 215 horsepower V4, 214 or 215, or yeah, 210. Sure,
listed it to absurd is what it is.
It's fucking stupid. Let's call it what it is. Under 200 kilograms or about 200 kilograms, which is frankly impressive for something like that. I want to say it's got like DRS, like active aero. And then on top of that, I saw quite a few videos at an article and actually an interview. Ducati's design team and Ducati's CEO was standing around for hours looking at this bike, and apparently they were asked like, "What do you think?" And Ducati said, "This is fantastic. We love this. This amount of innovation is something that's missing in the industry. We're glad to see anyone bringing this kind of innovation to market."
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought, like, from the king of the superbike right now, the V4R Panigale, for
Yeah.
CF Moto, for them to be like, this is impressive for a brand that 10 years ago most people in the US would laugh at, and still these days you get a lot of people like, oh, it's Chinese, it's junk. That has nothing to do with it anymore. These bikes are well engineered, they're well built.
I feel like, I mean, I've said this probably once every other show, but I mean, CF Moto people keep waiting for them to fail, and they're just not.
They're just not.
They're very innovative, and I mean, probably admittedly they aren't quite as refined and polished as a Honda or Kawasaki, but that's probably okay because they're the way that they're moving the needle and just like pushing it to be competitive. I mean,
they basically built that bike to go MotoGP racing.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do it. And they're gonna do well. And it's super wide fronted. It's got active aero, so the arrow moves on the braking. Like it's like, I think aero, and I find that like the big wings on street bikes are fucking stupid. They look cool. They're literally useless on a road bike.
They are.
That's really fucking cool. And I'll never ever ride that bike. My fat ass is never gonna fit on it. My knees and my hips hurt looking at it. But holy shit, it's cool.
like this image right here looks like it's something out of Batman.
Yeah.
It
looks like a fighter jet.
Yeah.
Like it's wild. I love it. Does the seat move heights? If you know, you know. Knowing CF Moto, probably. Also, where's Chase when you need him? That's Norton. We've already touched on that.
I'm just seeing if they had anything else.
That's the little Zero.
Oh yeah. Here's a picture of the Zero with the battery swap. That's where I saw it. So I think that's huge. Sidebar, there was what's the word? A consortium of all the big brands making like a scooter brand that could basically, you had the battery you could take out, swap it at a station, put a new one in, like a propane tank for your grill. I think they've done that in some other countries, but
yeah, I know it's parts of Southeast Asia have them, and I think there's a few other places that that is also working on it. Oh yeah, the Flying Flea,
Royal Enfield with an electric. Interesting.
Yeah. Super cool little concept. Very, very small bike. Very, very tiny. Very appropriate for the name. Very cool though. Definitely an interesting, an interesting concept. I'm excited to see where it goes.
So, I see Moto Cannon about the seat height changes. I can confirm that the seat height does change on the Pan America.
Yep. Yeah. I've shown Chase. He's still upset. It's great.
Yeah, which for the longest time he was like, it's not adjustable, and I was like, it's not. And then I did a demo ride on one at Moto America, and the lady was, that checking us in on the bike, because the way they do the demo rides is you just hop on and they say come back in 20 minutes, something like that. But she was getting me set up, and she looked at me, she's like, you're about 6'2", aren't you? And I was like, yes, ma'am, you've done this before. And she's like, cool. Let me put the seat in the high position. And I went, it does adjust, you son of a gun.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. And then she said, the engine really comes alive at 5,600 RPMs. Do what you will with that information.
Yep. Yeah.
I was like, they know what's up. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. So here's the Bullet 650. Just looking at Revzilla's website to see what they had. they presented it a little in different order, but
Yep, there's the
uh,
Honda. So
oh, this is the
pretty.
XSR 900 GP, so it's got
Yep,
a retro style. We'll see if
yep.
that comes stateside.
I like it. Probably won't. I
Um,
like it too much. The bikes I like never show up. Hey, the two bikes I couldn't care less about. There we go.
yeah, and then
I'm
the
excited for that thing.
the 1000 MTX Ibex, whatever. Um,
Hmm.
they haven't announced if it's come to the U.S. yet or not, but I would say, given just the recent history, the short history that CF Moto has been in the United States, that if it doesn't come in 26, it will be here in 27.
Yeah, it'll be here
That
27 to 28. I think
that would be my guess.
I think the Revzilla article talks about the tariffs, and I think that's just the big thing that's keeping a lot of. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
A lot of these importers or these kind of off non-North American brands away, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, when you get down to it, whether it's policy or just the consumer behavior, these companies are businesses. It's when I did the NT 1100 DCT launch this year, a lot of questions with that. It was like, why don't we get a manual version? Why don't they do that? Everybody wants a manual. Nobody wants the automatic. And I'm over here like, 70% buy a DCT when there is a manual and a DCT version. So
Honda has proven over and over again that the DCTs are popular.
Honda is making a business decision. That's why we don't have a manual. So you vocal minority, you can just shut up and deal with it. But
Yeah.
I do have to admit the DCT for 2025 on this and any of the other bikes, amazing. It's had a big step up in refinement, slow speed movement, which was kind of one of the nitpicks at it, which, without
Fair.
a clutch lever, but now anyway, but that's probably for another video.
Yeah. We could probably talk a whole episode just about that.
Interesting.
Yeah, they should call that a 950, but whatever. It's fine.
All right. Well, those are the kind of the two big articles from that I found that had some EICMA stuff. So I'm gonna bounce off of that. Yeah. What else from EICMA? Was there anything that jumped out at you that?
Really, like I love EICMA for the engineering aspect of it. So I mentioned earlier the Ducati engineers about the CF Moto. I love seeing a lot of the Honda engineers look at CF Moto a lot. They also look at BMW, Aprilia, Ducati, the really big superbikes, because it's great to see that. I think Triumph, Goonie, you missed us talking about the Triumph or the Trident 800. I think that's a fantastic bike. The 796 triple is a fantastic engine. Yeah. I think this year my huge takeaway from EICMA 2025 is the brands are listening.
Mm-hmm.
Like more so now than ever. Like the Trident 660's been out for a couple years now. From the beginning of that bike's life cycle here in North America, probably 3-4 years ago, it's a really good bike. It's got great dynamics. The ergos are great. It needs more power. The engine is lackluster. The finishing touches aren't great. Mm-hmm. Every year, Triumph has made the finishing touches a little bit better, and now they're putting the big engine in it, which is great. And I think for me, this year, more than the last probably 10, is that the brands have been listening, and they're finally making moves that everybody wants.
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem like they're more in tune or, like you said, receptive to feedback, and it still can take, a couple years for that to manifest itself because there has to be some development or there's just the logistics of the world to get something that's in Europe to get over here, things like that. But I would agree. It does seem that the brands are a little bit more of a finger on the pulse nowadays than it was, hey, we're just going to make our stuff and you're just going to like it or not.
Yeah.
I think, Honda's been more recent about that. I think Kawasaki is still a little slower to it.
Kawasaki and Suzuki both, I think, have been a little slow to the party on that.
Although one thing I do have to give props to Kawasaki on is kind of the other side of that coin is like, hey, we're going to do our thing and we don't care what you think. we're going to make a hybrid bike. Nobody is buying them for the 12,500 MSRP on it, but
we've proved we can do it. We can mass produce it. It can be done.
We've made a hydrogen motorcycle that's basically from the Ninja 1000 platform.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, they're not selling it, but it's also just
no. I think Cowie's doing a great job innovating.
Oh yeah,
which has been something they've been stagnant on for centuries. It feels like.
Yeah, so I mean, I can respect them for that. Sometimes I wish it was like you may need to do a little bit more for the consumer market, but I also respect you. Just let's try this, see what happens, learn some lessons from it, and then apply it to the future. Which,
yeah, and
I don't know.
Think,
it's both and.
Yeah, I think the introduction of the 7 hybrids from Kawasaki of late has shown the rest of the OEMs that like, hey, like we can do like there's enough electric motorcycles out there. We can do a hybrid and it can be done pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Is it perfect? No. My one issue with the Kawasaki hybrid is their screen and their buttons fucking suck. If they could figure that out, the bike would do great. Lower the price a little bit, but like, the bike would do great.
Oh, you can get one cheap right now.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Like
they've got a bunch of them sitting. I'm sure you can get one of them real cheap.
So there is just because I've kind of been preliminarily scouting. There is a Z7 hybrid for sale for a list price before fees and crap, $4,500.
Whoa!
That's $8,000 off MSRP.
Where?
I think it's at Ride Now, McDonough. So
cool. I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Which there's almost part of me that was just like, for that price, it's like
for $4,500. Yeah.
I mean, and
you're
it's
probably
got that
6 out the door.
Yeah.
So you're half off.
Yeah, you could probably negotiate a 6 out the door on that. Yeah.
Give me 2 good reasons to not buy that bike.
Since we're on it, I think I'm very interested in this because it just seems cool. And then there's an e-boost. You've taken
cool.
something from a video
real
game.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a giggle button. Let's call it what it is.
But I think it's cool. It's got those walk modes, so reverse and forward. You can walk in it because it's a heavy bike with that battery, the motor. I mean, there's added weight. But I've heard that the shifting is a little clunky. Maybe in the lower gears too, because and the reason they had to go
probably
with
we did a first ride on one.
I need to go back and watch that to see what Chase thought of the shifting, but other reviews like the shifting could have been a little. I know they had a recall on it because of the shifting could miss one, but that was just an electronic patch. But they had to go with an electric shifter because of the interplay between the ICE
just how
and
the
the
hybrid
electric
system
motor
works. Yeah,
which makes sense, but.
I mean, your hybrid system on your car is built into the transmission.
Yeah. So I think
that's what makes the most sense.
Yeah, but when I saw that price come up, I was almost like, "Shh."
Is it new?
Yeah. That's what I will. I'll send you the link to it after we're done.
Yeah.
Actually, we're sharing.
Pull it up. Let's do Ride Now a favor.
Do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, pull it up.
Okay.
Let's.
All right. I'm not sharing with the stream just yet. So
no, you're good. Let's see if it's still available for one, and then 2, like that's a crazy deal. Like I wonder, like is it dropped? Like did somebody? What's wrong with it, brother? They've got 2 of them.
All right. Let me share this thing. Yeah, so on the screen, this is Ride Now, which is kind of a bigger thing that has kind of eaten up a few other local dealerships. But
so Mountain kind of ran them out of Georgia years ago, and they're starting to push back in.
Yeah, so right here, I think this is what really hurt them is the list MSRP for these hybrids, both the Ninja 7 hybrid and the Z7 hybrid were at $12,500, which was
so expensive.
That's hard to swallow for a 700-ish bike. Maybe 9 to 10.
A hybrid 450.
But
I think they needed the MSRP for like 9,800, 9,950, somewhere in that ballpark. But they have two of them.
Yeah, actually, this first picture, I think,
Has both.
was. Wait a minute. This is the Ninja pictured.
Yeah.
So
Somebody messed
they
up.
may
But they've got a Z and a Ninja, it looks like.
Yeah, let's
Wow.
look,
That's
yeah.
a
This is the Ninja.
crazy
That's the
deal.
Z right there. Yeah. So for 4,500 plus,
You're six out the door probably.
maybe
64.
I've heard the fees here can be
Call Mountain, their fees are ridiculous too.
oh
But you're also getting $8,000 off the bike, so like
yeah which
eat
I
some
mean,
fees.
yeah, interesting.
But yeah, your payments after tax, take title and everything, you're probably under 75, $80 a month.
Well, if they got two of them, and if you're interested in one, maybe they'd go for a double dip deal.
Let's talk after stream.
Okay.
I'm not actually like I'm interested. Like it's cool, it's interesting. I'd buy it just for the fact that it's so cheap.
Yeah.
I don't fit on those bikes.
No.
Let's be
not.
real. I'm 6'3", 6'4", 300 pounds.
Well, okay.
I've taken shits bigger than these bikes. Like,
anyway, let's. Okay. There's a couple things we have to do, and the first is very, very important.
It's my favorite time of the week. Finally, time for the ghost tip of the week. Yay! That was great. Ghost tip of the week. This is sponsored by Ghost on Two Wheels on. Speaking of tips.
All right, here's our tip of the week. Don't go camping if you have high blood pressure. It's intense.
oh god.
Small Bore says hybrid bros for sure.
Hybrid bros.
Maybe
Hot
I can-
bros.
I need to contact. If you have a Kawasaki, contact. Let me know. If they get one, I would commute on that to just be a rolling billboard for the hybrids.
I mean,
That's
dude.
something else. So, all right, our last thing, because we can't forget about what we've been doing for the past several months.
Oh wait, that's right. This like weird showdown countdown thing, right? Shit, what's it called? Fuck. Yeah, I don't know.
Moto Madness.
That's the one.
Oh my gosh.
The final four of listen, I gotta build the hype. The final four is finally here, and you guys have voted the past week and a half or so.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
And
yeah,
so
let's run
there
this
was a
back
couple
at the
things
end of the
that I
day.
did with it. Is I also did a post on Instagram and did a poll on that, which I probably should have done from the get go. But you know,
Listen, that would make sense.
lessons learned. Lessons learned.
We'll try again next year.
And then I had to do something to not skew the voting. Otherwise, is I enforced that you had to use your Google ID so that you could vote once.
Yeah,
I think there might have been some people that were
I think,
inflating some things.
yeah, I think we got some double dippers going on
But-
there.
But so to that point,
To that point, I have a lot of Gmail accounts.
we had two close votes for both of these.
Wow. Okay.
They were close. So I don't have any PowerPoint for this or anything, but so obviously I know the results now.
I have
Again-
no idea.
Again, I want to get your thoughts on it. So semifinal number one was the Honda Ruckus
Yep.
against the CF Moto Ibex 450.
Oh God, that's right.
And in the other semifinal, we had the Honda Grom against the Ural.
Yeah, it could be
So-
an all Honda final.
It could be, and it could be a no Honda final.
Could be a no Honda final.
So, all right,
wow.
semifinal number one, Ruckus and Ibex. What do you think? What do you hope? Or
I think the Ruckus is gonna win purely for the. I think it's getting the meme vote at this point. It has a cult following. We all love the Ruckus. I think we all want the Ruckus in our hearts. In our heart of hearts, we all want the Ruckus to win because it's funny.
Root for the little guy. Literally
yeah.
the smallest bike on here.
Literally.
Small boy's so nervous.
I know. He man is shaking in his boots.
I should drag this thing out so much. Just
oh God, please. I think the Ibex is the better bike, objectively. I think it's the better motorcycle. It's
but
a
again,
motorcycle. It's
but
not
again, this whole tournament has not been like
no.
better value, better specs, anything. It's just been popularity contest.
I really Matruckus. What? I want the Ibex to win. That's my pick.
Okay.
I think the Ruckus won.
Okay. Okay. On to the other side, we have the Honda Grom against the Ural.
The other meme vote, the Ural.
The Ural rode that
bigger
novelty
engine.
vote. Yeah.
Somehow slower. Much more utilitarian.
Mm-hmm.
Will sing the Russian national anthem for you, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It probably could. I don't know. I just assume. But the Grom is the Grom, so I'm gonna go with the Grom. I want a Ural. I've owned a Grom. I loved my Grom. I would buy another Grom, no problem. I have ridden in a Ural. I've ridden a Ural. That is as much as the Grom is a giggle machine, the Ural is a giggle machine, and the amount of looks you get with a sidecar bouncing like bebopping around town is crazy. And I can put my dog in it. I think the Ural should win. That's what I voted for. I think the Grom is going to win.
So, if I understand your view on this,
Smallboard just sent me something ridiculous on the internet. What is this?
I was going to look to see if he was messaging me too to complain about.
Is that a wait? What? Is that a Super Cub meets a Ruckus that's stretched with a GY6 engine? A Metruck? A Metruck? Oh, it's a Honda Metropolitan meets a Ruckus, a Metruck.
Okay.
Okay, that's weird, but why is it not Yamaha GY6 swapped and two-stroked? Listen, put a two-stroke in it, and I'll vote for that every time. I think the Grom won. I want the Ural to win. I want the Ibex to win. I think the Ruckus won. I think we're going to have all Honda final.
So you think it's an all Honda final, but what you would want is no Hondas because of just the better motorcycle.
Yeah, the better bike for me happens to be the not Hondas because my African Twin got knocked out early because all you people are fucking wrong.
Okay, in the chat, what do you think the final matchup is going to be?
The Metro's front frame's the same as the Ruckus. That's dope. Andy sent it to Ghost apparently.
Okay, hold on. Now I have to.
Yeah, you gotta take a look at this thing. We're sidebarring. We're side questing, gang. It's cool. It is a GY6 swap. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be.
There's a link for the mini winch. This thing is so cool. I would absolutely. Here's the thing though, if it's not on air, what's the point?
I don't know if this will show up. This is the best way I can share it on.
Yeah, dude, I want this thing to be on air so bad. It's so cool.
All right, Small Bore is guessing that it's the Ruckus and the Ural. Goonie is guessing it's the Ruckus and the Grom.
Three-piece wheels on a
Small
Ruckus.
Bore
That's
got
so
an effing ad, so we'll wait till his ad runs out.
Yeah, get Rick Small Bore.
Goonie wants a Ural so bad.
But they're so cool. They're so cool.
Goonie wants every new bike that comes out, though.
I mean, true. If it's got
fairness,
two wheels and an engine, Goody wants it. Which I mean,
fairness,
which one of us don't?
You know, what is it? N+1. Oh, of course.
Yeah,
you see it. You want it.
Yeah, the perfect number of bikes is current +1.
All right. So I think Small Bore is back from his break.
Are you back from ad, Small Bore?
From ad break.
Let's get you in the chat.
So, in the finals of the first annual Live on Two Wheels Moto Madness tournament of 2025 that I'm dragging out this intro building the suspense. I do have to say, we do not have one Honda in the final. That's because we got two Hondas in the finals. It's the Ruckus and the Grom.
We predicted it from the word go from the very beginning. We're like, by the end of this, it's going to be the Ruckus and the Grom. We're both going to either love it or hate it, and it's going to be stupid either way.
And you know what?
I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. All right, I've got a call. I said a couple episodes ago that if it was an all Honda final, I would call my buddy up at Honda and see if we could get him on the show for the final episode.
You know, if you could, cool. And then maybe we can get Small Bore in here to talk about the small bores, and we have like just a round table of mini motos.
I will see what I can do.
So many motos.
I will see what I can do. I can guarantee approximately nothing. But I think we'll put some. Let's do our best over the next couple of weeks. If I can work that out, is we'll post it a good bit more. We'll try to build some hype for the all Honda final. Was it 64 bikes now down to 2?
And I do have to say, because this was a close vote.
How close was it?
The Ruckus won by 1 vote, and the Grom won by 3. So it was close on both sides.
Wow.
Yeah. It was.
That's wild.
It's interesting. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, if it works out to have some Honda people in here to talk mini motos, great. Small bore, legit. If we can find something that works out schedule wise, we may have to do a different time.
Yeah,
for this,
we'll figure it out. Like let's
see if Chase wants to jump in on this. If it gets big enough, let's just
let's see what we could let's see what we can work out. I'll call my contacts over at Honda over the next week or so. With the holiday week, I don't know how busy they're going to be, but
sure.
We'll see what we could get sorted out. Maybe the December or the January episode. It might be a little while before we can work it out, but I will see what I can do.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's next year, but we can. If it has to push to next year, we will wait to hold the finals until
we'll wait
until then. Awesome, man. So yeah, Ruckus and Grom. We've got a Honda versus Honda. So
wow, I like one of our few predictions at the beginning of this whole Moto Madness showdown was like it's probably gonna be the fucking Ruckus and the Grom at the very end.
It was one of those things.
Lo and behold,
I think it was one of those things when they first entered it. We picked them. It was like, oh, it'd be funny if, and then after the first round of voting, and it was such landslides, it was like, oh,
no, it's probably gonna be exactly that. Yeah, okay.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we are kind of at. We've run quite a while. Pat, thanks for taking some time, man.
Yeah, of course. No, I mean always. I mean, I'm sorry I had to cut out last time, and this is always such a fun show, and I appreciate you putting it together, and I appreciate our community for showing up. Share this with your friends, guys. Let's or guys, gals, non-binary pals, all of us here in the chat. Let's get this out there to the internet, and maybe we put a supercut together of run, or do you want to do an episode where we run through the whole bracket? I think that's what we do if we could get the Honda guys on, we should run through the bracket.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll recap it.
Yeah, do like a full recap of the bracket. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, because then we can also say, well, look how many Hondas were in here. We can butter them up a little bit to.
Share this out, guys. I mean, we don't make any money off of this. It covers the cost of itself, but the bigger we could build this, the more stuff we could give away to you guys. And if we could eventually throw Ghost some cash out of this whole thing, that would be fantastic.
Man, I'm just happy to break even. I have a good time with this. But one thing that this has done that came out of Live on Two Wheels years ago that I need to go ahead and promote because I want this to be bigger, SmortCon 2026. October 1st through the 4th, I think that's the weekend. Johnson City, Tennessee, with the Southern Dozen. You have a look on your face.
My sister's getting married that weekend.
Guess where? Guess what?
Fuck.
What do you have to be there Friday, Saturday?
Yeah.
Thursday, you're with us.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
Where's she getting married at?
I can't say, but
Does she not know?
no, she knows. I know she knows. I don't. It's not public information. I'm not at liberty to say.
Is it regionally close?
Yes.
See? Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Also, for those who don't know, like Johnson City is like I claim Johnson City is my hometown. Like
Yeah.
that is literally where I grew up. That's where I first got on dirt bikes. I grew up on the outskirts of Johnson City, a little town called Piney Flats. Almost my entire extended family still lives in the area. I will be up there next weekend. Like I will be there next week. So,
Are you
the
going to be there
holiday.
for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
We're going to be swinging by Piney Flats for
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
great. Yeah. So
Um,
Thanksgiving Day we're hosting my wife's side of the family, and then Friday we're driving up.
Okay,
we'll be there over the weekend.
Friday, I think we're finishing up in Piney Flats and driving home.
Of course.
So we'll pass on I-26 through the mountains there, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
That's funny.
Good times. All right, gang, we are going to sign off for now, but keep an eye on the socials. This next show that we're going to do to wrap this up may be in flux a little bit with holidays. If we can have a few extra guests on
Some
here.
special
whatnot.
guests on.
Again, don't forget about the Cardo sale, Black Friday sale starting next Monday through December 1st, 25% off. You have to use the link provided, so watch the socials for that. But otherwise, like and subscribe, comment, anything to move that YouTube needle for us is great. And Pat, any closing words?
Dr.
That's good enough. What do you? Oh,
Pepper.
we are not sponsored.
Blurt out. Dr. Pepper.
That's right. Auto censoring. You want your logo? Pay me my money.
Oh, you know what?
What?
There's a certain little guy that there's a certain long road trip that is still in the planning stages. It has not been forgotten about. So,
Iron?
a metallic beaver. More to come in 2026. Gang.
Guys, we'll see you next time.